fractured friendship between Shamea and Porsha. In all honesty, Shamea started off as Center Peach, and as the season went on, her peach rotted.
Somebody ate the peach up.
She was kind of caught in Porsha's shadow in a sense, but because all season long, we saw Shamea telling everybody who would listen what her issues was with Porsha. As Porsha started getting the opportunity to vocalize how she was feeling, some of the things that Porsha kind of let us know was Shamea showed Porsha's text messages to Britt and apparently other people. According to Shamea, Porsha didn't celebrate her or congratulate her on becoming a peach holder, but then Porsha was able to pull up receipts where she sent Shamea flowers.
And when you get a peach, you get some flowers from your best friend. You get a peach, you get the flowers, and you then go in.
Clock that tea.
Then we kind of got into the whole wedding of it all, where Porsha didn't go to Shamea's wedding in Africa. She did attend whatever ceremonies that they had here in the States.
The beautiful bride. Hey. Congratulations, I love you.
Asante sana, Vicky.
But Shamea thought Porsha didn't come because for whatever medical condition she allegedly has. But Porsha admitted that she didn't go because they were beefing during that particular time. And then, of course, as Porsha said, Shamea has been doing all of these interviews, but she's been kind of getting or trying to get these pity parties out of people. You know, I'm such a great friend. I'm a stand-up friend for Porsha. And Porsha continues to shit on me. Do you guys think that Shamea, her intentions was to kind of come on and sabotage Porsha, you know, her first season as a peach holder on the Real Housewives of Atlanta? What do y'all think about that?
In the beginning, when she first started doing interviews, a lot of press interviews, Shamea wasn't. But then I think it did turn into that kind of like just after so many. I think it was just Shamea like stating what she was feeling. I feel like she was hurt as a friend. But I think at the end it became a little much like, okay, Shamea, like constantly being talked about. Like it became a little redundant a lot. And it's like, okay, you can't think Porsha isn't going to think something about that. And
find out about it.
Exactly. Like you're on major platforms that are going to go viral. Like keep on talking about it over and over in every single interview. And it's not like it's just a small question. It's a huge part of the interview usually. So that's how I feel. I think in the end, she kind of was going for the kill.
I kind of felt like by her starting to tell the other girls the issues that she had been feeling or having with Porsha, I felt that she was garnering up pity and that the people were pitying her. And I think they did. But what she didn't anticipate, and this goes back to something that you said before, Trey, Shamea should know better that these girls are going to go back and tell Porsha.
She should have known not to divulge certain things to certain people, not thinking that it would get back to Porsha.
Although it was fueled with a little bit of mess, I do feel that they were trying to encourage Shamea to be honest with Porsha about how she felt, because you sitting here at dinner telling us all of this, but then when you get to Porsha, oh, my best friend, you all in her face and yada, 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 yada. But now when it's time for you to speak up and put your big girl panties on, you don't want to say it. Even when they had the Pamper by Porsha little party, and she was like, oh, well, I didn't say that. Well, Shamea, you did say that. And that's why Angela and Kelly are encouraging you. So as much as I do like shit, and as much as I do understand where she's coming from, I do believe that her motives became a little tainted towards the end. Trey, what you think?
I think that Shamea was being a genuine friend to Porsha. And I believe that Porsha was being a genuine friend to Shamea.
As much as she could.
However, as I said this before, you have to teach people how to treat you. You got to teach people how to love you. Because if you don't vocalize how to treat you and how to love you, then another person will never know. Shamea's fault was allowing Porsha to do things that may not have been major to Porsha, or she may have not known that it was major. She allowed to get on this show and then release her feelings of a 25-year, 30-year friendship. She's been around these girls, maybe new ones, but she's been around this atmosphere. She should have known better. I feel like Shamea was vocalizing how she felt to other people other than Porsha. And then as these press runs started happening, Shamea was allowing interviewers to stir the pot, to make this and this and that. And we kind of went to Shamea's head where she's like, you know what, I am that bitch. I'm not no lapdog. I got this. I did this, bitch. I got a husband, this, my house is my mansion, this, blah, 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 blah. Why would I sit here and allow myself to still mute how I feel about what's been going on? So yes, it got to the point where early in the season, I felt like she was just venting. She felt she was in a safe space. And then as she got to these press runs, she basically allowed these press runs to get her head and then let it taint her friendship with Porsha. And probably tried to tarnish, what Porsha had going on.
Porsha was able to prove that, Shamea, you've been lying a little bit this season or whatever. You've been lying about things.
Now that's what I'm ready to get to.
You know what I'll say though? That this is the only thing I see. I don't know if a lot of people see this though. I feel like when Porsha was still married, Porsha was kind of on a high horse. Like a huge high horse. So I feel like Porsha may not have been the best friend. And that's when Shamea noticed it. Then once divorce happened, or is it finalized yet?
It is.
It is. Okay, so it is finalized.
That was the whole XL shoot that she had in people.
So I think Shamea was like, well, hey, I'm still married. I have what you had, and I'm still in it. And I kind of get that because I feel like at one point that's why Porsha even left the Housewives, because she thought she didn't want to deal with the mess.
Have to deal with it.
She got married to this, millionaire mogul, whatever, doing with this high life, and then it all was falling apart, and then she came back to the Housewives. I feel like if she was still with that man, I feel like she wouldn't be back on the Housewives.
No, I think what it was, I don't even feel like she was on a high horse. I felt like it was a situation where she felt like she found a husband that she was going to be secure with. And then this particular husband, I think, told her that she can't record. Did you see how he acted with recording in the house? I felt like it was either a compromise situation where it was like, we're early in our relationship, we're early in our marriage, we already know what's going to probably be said because they already was throwing out saying that you stole me from it was like, you know what, let's take a season off, let's be married, and if we come back, whatever. I think that's what it was. I don't think it was a high horse where I felt like I was better than Housewives and I had this rich husband. It was I
think it was probably both, if not all the above and more, because I'm pretty sure she thought she was secure. She didn't have to collect a paycheck anymore. She didn't need to collect a paycheck, and she was just giving money. Don't get me wrong, she had money already.
She had her own businesses.
But that's what I'm saying. She had her back end stuff that maybe she thought like that was enough. She didn't have to do it for the Housewives.
Like you said, Gallo, two things can be true at the same time. I think it's a little bit of both. I think she got the big head. She bagged her husband. She stole that woman's husband. Or whatever. And we all know Simon ain't had no problem with being on TV. Porsha didn't want to answer for her behavior. So I got this man, I got this bag, we got this business, I'm building this life. Fuck Housewives. I'll see y'all if and when I come back.
Clock that tea.
She didn't want to be held accountable. And I think the thing with her and Shamea is their friendship has been this way forever. Porsha has always been the center. She's always been Porsha, me. And Shamea has always been that supportive friend. I said this before. She's now on the same platform. They're equals in a sense. And I think I really do think Shamea did want to be that supportive friend to Porsha, but she was like, well, I'm a peach holder now too. I have a voice or whatever. I didn't know my own strength.
Didn't know.
So she did, but she carried that poor woman's mentality into it with these girls, and these girls stirred the pot.
I didn't know.
She allowed them to get into their friendship. Yes,
she know her own strength.
I didn't know my own strength.
So she Whitney. So she Whitney now.
Listen.
I didn't know.
Not singing flat the way she been singing flat. That ain't no Whitney.
And baby, let me tell you something. I don't know what Shamea had going on or what ancestors told her to record that video, that little apology that she did.
Y'all gotta listen to that apology.
With that being said, my elders and my family, they never steer me wrong. So I just want to start by saying to all of the ladies on Sweet 16 cast, starting with Porsha, Drew, Angela, Britt, Kenya, Cynthia, Kelly. I'm sorry. Phaedra even coming in at the end. I'm sorry. If I've ever offended you, if I've made you feel less than, inferior, insulted you, hurt you in any way, I'm sorry. And I hope that we can start fresh. And I wish you nothing but the best. And that prayer, I hope it leaves this room and enters into your heart and your household. And it's a wrap on Sweet 16.
She knew she been.
I don't understand. I don't get it.
All season.
I don't understand what she did either.
Like what was the point of that? Like what?
Because she lied. Her ancestors told her she lied, and she needed to go save face. Let me tell you why she made that video. You see how when it came out right before when episode 3 of Reunion. Porsha came out with all the receipts, clear up everything. She even said, Andy, did I not say that I wanted her on the show? Did I not say I wanted her to be a housewife, have her on the beach? Andy said you did. You did. Drew on the other end of the couch was clocking in too. It was like, girl, you felt like you was in a safe place. No, you came to us. You was talking to us. And then when Shamea was talking about, you know what? I mean, I just mind my business. What Drew said? Maybe you should. Maybe Drew ate them off for being on the corner. But the end of that couch was eating up the rest of the couch.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I hold my head high. I got through all the pain. Oh, let me tell you, I didn't know. My mama said I was not built to break.